The issue I always have with using a table saw like this is my fingers get way too exposed to the blade when I'm just using my hands here. The next option is a little bit better, but not much better. You try to push it through the back here and you don't have much control. Now let's say you get past here, again, you're moving away from the fence. That's because you're pushing from this corner to make the clearance of this cut. You only have one area to push. You really can't push on this side. You're really not going to push it from this side. You have to push it from this corner, which creates this natural drag and friction that pushes this away, potentially catching those rear rising teeth and kicking back at the operator. This is one of the reasons why kickback is so prevalent. And that's why we don't use these anymore. So you got to get rid of these. See you later. And that's where the Gripper 2GO is going to come in. The Gripper 2GO is a powerful 3D push block that's color coded. Now what is it going to do? It's going to give you the 3 directions of control that you need on a table saw. You can't just push from the back anymore. You got to get the downward pressure, you have to have the inward pressure, and you have to have the forward pressure to move that cut. So it's really easy to use. The powerful grip is what grabs this and holds this material, and it's the saw blade tunnel that the saw blade is going to pass through, so you're controlling both the keeper and the offcut throughout the entire length of the cut. Because I'm controlling both the keeper and the offcut piece, I get an extremely clean and accurate cut because the wood is being held under control. It's not walking away from the fence, it's not going into the rear rising teeth, it's not chattering or dancing if I was just trying to use a normal push stick. And of course, if I'm cutting something this thin, there's no way that I want to get my fingers that close to the blade. The Gripper 2GO gives me control over the keeper and the offcut piece with that saw blade tunnel. Now, how do I prevent myself from cutting into the tool? There's a sticker, a color-coded sticker, that represents and corresponds with these colors right here. So you'll notice I'm in the green zone where my rip fence indicator is. So all I need to do is have the green pointing towards me, and this is going to pass right through that saw blade tunnel without cutting into my tool. It's reversible and it works in both ways. So if I move it to the orange zone here, again, I'm just going to have that orange point towards me, and again, I'm going to pass through right there without cutting into my tool. This protects the tool while the Gripper 2GO protects my hands. Now available at select Home Depots in Central Florida, so run on over and give the gift of safety to your loved ones today.